Yo, so as you can see in the title, I'm not a happy boy, nor am I a happy camper today. So obviously this video is about One Piece in the most recent chapter, so there will be spoilers, but if you don't care for any of that, I'll try to portray this absolute travesty in a way that's digestible for somebody who doesn't know anything about One Piece. But anyways, let's set the stage here. So the thing with me is, when it comes to really any story, I usually try to stay away from the super popular characters when it comes to my favorites. Basically what I'm saying here is that I'm a pretty quirky boy. So my favorite One Piece characters are to most people the most obnoxious and annoying human beings imaginable. My favorite characters in One Piece are probably Buggy the fucking clown, God Usopp, and of course last but not least, well probably least now, Eustass Captain Kidd. So two of those three characters are basically gag characters, and they're just weak as fuck, but they get by with just pure luck. And I don't know why, but I just love that shit. I fucking dig it. But the one character that I named that isn't a gag character, Kidd, who this whole video is about, is the most badass, serious motherfucker I've ever seen in my life. Yet everyone in the fandom hates this dude, slandering him at every chance they can get, but it's honestly probably pretty deserved now.
Kidd fucking sucks. Kidd fucking sucks. Kidd sucks. He sucks. He's trash. Kidd is ass. He's just so fucking bad.
But let's take a deep dive into the backstory of Kidd, well, the very little backstory that we have. So Kidd was introduced about 400-ish chapters in, which may sound like a lot, but that was honestly pretty early on considering we're 1,079 chapters deep right now. But Kidd was introduced as like a rival to our main character Luffy, and he was basically just an asshole version of him, to put it simply, and I love myself some assholes. And I mean, just fucking look at him, he looks cool as shit. Kidd was introduced along with another character, Law, who would get a shit ton of screen time, and his character was fleshed out like crazy, and he's pretty much just a fan favorite. But until the last couple years, Kidd literally never got any shine. We barely knew what he could do outside of his fucking crazy ass magnet shit. I just knew he and his crew looked cool as fuck, and he had a dope ass magnet power. That's all I had to go off of. But Kidd would end up putting in some pretty nasty work along with Law in a fight against one of the strongest people in the world, Big Mom. Now pretty much everyone says that Law carried Kidd, but let me just have this one. Alright, Kidd shot the bitch with a fucking railgun. That's enough for me. That satisfies the Kidd fan base. I am the leader of the Kidd fan base, alright? Everybody that talks shit to Kidd, you gotta fucking talk to me. Well, maybe not anymore. We'll get into it. But after that whole debacle, Kidd, Luffy, and Law all went their separate ways, and Kidd ended up going to probably the most hyped up and important area in the story, Elbaf. Now the thing about Kidd is that he never backs up from a fight. He fucking never ducks smoke. He will 1v1 the strongest motherfucker on earth knowing that he has no chance and get his ass handed to him, and he'll just keep fucking going. He's a monster, alright? That's why I love him. But that recipe for disaster has happened, I believe, 3 or 4 times now. Basically from the time we met him to now, he's only won one fight, because he plays life on fucking Hall of Fame difficulty. And that one fight he did win, he didn't win it alone. He had Law to help. But anyways, as Kidd is pulling up to Elbaf, we find out that the stereotypical anime mysterious guy of One Piece is there. Fucking goddamn Shanks. So we have known about Shanks since literally chapter 1, but have pretty much never seen him fight anybody. But we know he's strong, we just don't know how strong. Shanks is also idolized by our main character Luffy, but we don't really know what Shanks' motives are, or really anything about him up to this point. Oh, and Shanks has also beat Kidd's ass once before, taking his arm, so there's that. But Kidd pulls up to Elbaf knowing Shanks is there. I think we all see where this is going. Shanks sends a guy to Kidd's ship to tell him all the terms of the fight and shit. The terms were basically, if you win, you can do whatever you want, including taking the other person's life. And if you lose, you gotta give the other person all your poneglyphs, which are basically maps to the last island, which everyone wants and are super hard to get. So of course Kidd was like, fuck yeah, let's go. We don't gotta worry about losing because we're winning this shit. I don't know where Kidd got all of this confidence from. It's completely unwarranted. He's never won a fight in his fucking life. Kidd, what are you doing? But after this chapter dropped, I was talking all of the shit that I possibly could, and I was spreading Kidd propaganda left and right. I was going nuts. I was trying to fucking show out for my boy, you know, I was trying to put him on, alright? I was trying to prove the fucking haters wrong. But this is where things start to go downhill. So Kidd was pulling up full speed to Elbaf, everybody was getting ready for him, and Shanks saw into the fucking future and saw that Kidd was going to pull out a fucking railgun and blow everybody up. And honestly, this is gonna sound really, really terrible, but I honestly wish that Shanks let Kidd do that, you know? I wanted Kidd to do something, alright? I wanted to get something out of this as a Kid fan, alright? But before Kid even had a chance to pull out his railgun, Shanks fucking teleports to him and hits him with a goddamn Kamusari. Oh my god, just reading my script right now, I'm getting PTSD fucking flashbacks. I hate this. Kamusari is like the only move that we have ever seen the former Pirate King Gold Roger use. And it was pretty crazy, but it wasn't like this. Kid was fucking one-shot, along with his entire crew. Kid's characters just butchered, just like that, before he even had a chance to shine. And to add insult to injury, everyone on Elbaf fucking destroyed Kid's ship, and Kid's crew gave away all of his poneglyphs. So he came out looking like a complete bitch. So at this current moment, Kid is probably at the bottom of the ocean, and since he has a devil fruit, he can't swim, so he's fucked unless somebody comes and saves him. But I kinda doubt that Kid's gonna die from all this, just because nobody dies in One Piece. But this is like irreparable to Kid and his reputation. He already had a shitty reputation going into this. He will never be able to live this down. This has just been an extremely fucking hard week for me, man. I saw the leaks about this like on Monday or something, and I just knew it was over for me. I just knew it was over for the Kid fandom, man. Jesus. Alright, I'm tired of talking. Let's get some third-party thoughts up in here. And what better place to go for some intellectual discussion than, Fortnite! Let's see what the kids have to say about this absolute injustice going on in the One Piece manga right now. Hey, what's going on, kids? You guys like One Piece?
I guess not.
Alright guys, thank you for your time. I appreciate all your thoughts. So clearly, you could see that even our youth is in complete outrage. Did you see those hot takes they had? Nothing short of chaotic. But yeah, I think that's about all I got to say about this matter. I'm not turning this into a One Piece channel or anything. I just wanted to talk about this ridiculous situation because it's taking a major toll on my mental health. I know most people don't care, but fuck it. I made a video about it. But yeah.